Good morning, everybody. It's Tiffany, and I'm calling it. End of the round. End of round one, right here, today. Yesterday was my last shot. Thank you for all the advice. And, I thought about it. You're completely right. What's 4 pounds if I don't stabilize and I gain 15? So you're right. It's totally not worth trying to push through and ruining myself. And I decided not even to wait till Saturday to do last shot. I just had yesterday as the last shot because yesterday will give me exactly 2 weeks before I go to Lindsay's. So that's 2 weeks of stabilization, well, kind of stabilization, that I wouldn't have had. And I think that's the smartest thing for me because I'm going to struggle. So I'd rather just do it and be done. It is what it is. I'm calling it. Now scary stuff happens. But I was up so much last night. So many hours past my bedtime. Watching all the P3 videos from like HCC Crazy and HCG Chica and Robin Woodall and Cheeky Z's and Tara's P3s. I went through like all these old videos and I just watched them over and over, and I think I'm in a much better place. I didn't even realize last time, like on that break, that I couldn't have fruit for the first couple weeks. I mean, I didn't know I shouldn't have fruit because it's just too high in sugars. Oh, that makes sense. I didn't do it. So I do have a question though. How long at the same weight is considered stable? I mean, does it have to be a full 3 week deal? Does it have to be a week that you're the same thing? Does it have to be a month that you're the same? What's stable? I mean, I know it's going to fluctuate, and I know the next couple weeks are going to be really, crazy. But what do you guys consider yourself stable at? What 5 days? 10? 3 weeks at the very same? I don't know. But I woke up with a goose egg today, so I think I also didn't get enough sleep, didn't drink my water, and was up about 3 hours earlier than normal. I weighed 3 hours earlier than normal. So I had an early day at work today. So all that could have played into it. I'm not concerned. It takes me to a grand total for this round of 36.2 pounds. I can't complain about that. You can't complain. I also, thanks Chicky Z, because I wouldn't have thought of looking it up if you hadn't, I'm no longer obese. Ha ha ha. I'm just overweight. So, ticking the scale down one by one is super helpful. It's happening. And do you guys, I did my inches. So I did my inches at the very first of my round. And then I did them on that break, and I was like, wow, that's pretty impressive. When I took that little break, I took it right at the beginning of that. And then I didn't take them again until last night when I decided I'm calling it. I'm kind of shocked. It's 29.25 inches. 8 of those are right across here, right across my boobs. And just shows you how much back fat I had, because my boobs have gone down for sure. They went from a double D down to a D. But that's fine. I mean, I'm totally fine if they want to stay right where they are, because they're kind of getting saggy and they're going to be going south if they lose any more. So I'd like to keep them right where they are. But that's 8 inches. I mean, I wrote down everywhere I had measured, and I kept it away from my old ones because I didn't want to see it at the time. And then I brought the papers together, and I was like, 8 inches? I remeasured everything because I was like, no way, that's crazy. So, yeah, 8 inches just right around here. Everywhere else wasn't quite as substantial, but around my under boobs, This is why I had to get a new bra, because I'm down 4.5 inches there. No wonder I had to get a new bra. Right across my belly button, I only lost 2.5 inches. So most of my inch loss and weight loss I've noticed on the upper half of me, more than the bottom half of me. I lost 4.5 inches around my hips. And then I measured right my thighs, but like right underneath my butt, all the way around my thighs. So I just did the full circumference of my legs under my butt. And it's 3.75 inches from there. And then each thigh went down 3 inches. Okay, so in 65 days, 66 days, if I add all that up, it's 29.25 inches. That's crazy. No wonder my shirts don't fit. And do you like my 1970s sweater I just got? I'm pretty sure that I have a grade school picture in this probably same sweater. Because, yeah, I love it. It's orange. Orange plaid, 1970s calling. Most of you aren't born yet, so just saying. But the 44-year-old of the group, the old lady, just saying. I was talking to a woman this morning who came in first thing for, she's a traveling nurse, and she's been with this group locally for about a year, and she's like the odd man out. She's not super like cliquey and social. She just goes in, does her job, and so she's getting like shafted for it at work. All the little clique girls are, like calling her out that she's not friendly and not doing her job right and anything like that. So she's super upset this morning as she works nights, so she came straight after work. And I have to say, this is the only group of women that support each other unconditionally that I've ever been a part of. Sure, yeah, everybody has their friends that are, supportive or not or whatever. But, I feel like I know you guys because we open up and all, but we really don't. We're strangers. And we all started as strangers coming into this. Sure, we know more about each other now. We're opening up and kind of following each other's lives, but it's not really like knowing someone. And this is the biggest group of women that I've ever come across that are just supportive. Women are usually really catty, and they don't, it's always face value kind of support. Women are the worst critics to ourselves and to each other. And it's really nice to be part of a group of women who are just going to stand by you. It's like, yeah, you fell. Sucks. Come on. Put your big girl pants back on and let's go. And they don't judge you, and they're not snarky behind your back, and they're not, it's like, oh, did you see? There's none of that here. And I mean, I guess if there is, I don't see it. But I don't think there is. I really think everyone is very genuine and very supportive. And I think that's a game changer for people that are doing this. I think that is something that can go a long way. And I just appreciate every single one of you. But so I'm starting, I guess by Friday I'll be starting my real P3, even though I'm kind of starting it today. And I'm super like solid on no sugar, no carbs, at least until I get to my sister's. I will have a drink on Saturday, but I'm pretty resolved not to have one at tonight's party, or we'll see about tomorrow night's party. I might just have one, but and I'll probably have one on Saturday night. But other than that, I'm going to keep I'm much more prepared. Where my break, I wasn't really prepared because I didn't realize you couldn't have fruit. I didn't realize, I knew you weren't supposed to have sugar or carbs, and I just went buck-ass wild and shoved more sugar in my face than, it's ridiculous. But I think I'm better, and I think giving myself these extra days off protocol to try and stabilize more you're right. It's the smart thing for me to do. Y'all know me well. It's the smarter thing for me to do. I just can't. Chicky had asked, what's the hurry? Why are you? It's a really good question. It's not like I got this fat overnight. It's not like I have, some big event that I really want to be super thin for. I just, once you get it in your head that you want it off, you want it off. And so I think that's just where my push was of, oh, I don't get to do another one this year. I can't possibly do it over Christmas. And what if I screw up and I want to lose as much as possible? You're right. I got to give my body a break. I got to give my adrenals a break. I've got to let it catch up because it is slowing down on what I'm losing. And I think it's just because I've gone for a long time. So even if I just do short rounds from here on out and do, a couple of them next year, I should be good with that. We'll see. Call me out on that because next time, I might be like, nope, I'm going for 60 more days. It might happen. But for those of you on the injections that have frozen your shots, last time I froze them, I left them in, I put them all in needles with a little extra, room just in case they expanded. I'm wondering, can I just freeze them in the jar? I mean, there's plenty of space for it to move if I take some of the air out. I don't see why that would be a difference, but I wanted to get your opinion if that's still okay or not. Anyway, I'm going to check in a little later. I just wanted to give this update in the morning because I think it's the right decision. I feel good about it. I'm not wavering and waffling and maybe I should. I feel good about it. I feel ready to try and stabilize and give myself the best option of that. And just see, and if I go up into that upper weight range again, so be it. If I can stick through the holidays, I'm even being generous at saying, if I can just stick at 6 pounds over the holidays, I'm going to be thrilled. Honest. If I come back and restart the next round and I've got to re-lose, 6, 8 pounds of this old weight again, I'm going to be okay because holidays are super hard for me. And it's party after party and I bake constantly. And I just, I'm going to be happy if I can control myself. So I will be checking in constantly. I will probably be checking in more during this phase than I was on the original phase. Because I'm going to need someone to hold my hand. But I'm going to go watch everyone's vlogs again because, you pick up on things that you maybe didn't see the first time or you're like, oh, that makes so much more sense. I think I'm ready. So I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye.